So a friend of ours,
A toast?
she is a dost. She's actually a Bundu because she's Bengali. Her name is Roshni, and she is a chef. And I didn't say cook. She's a chef. Friend of ours that we've known for a while now, know her through our Stupid Reactions, actually, and have a connection, obviously, because of Calcutta. She and her husband, Ross, we've been friends with them. And whenever we've gone over to their house, they moved to Vegas. She has always cooked for us. She's the real deal, and she's done some pop-up things with her culinary endeavors. We just ate one of her dishes last night. That's her recipe. It's a butternut squash soup. I'm saying all this because she has a YouTube channel. She didn't ask me to do this. It's called Dutt House, D-U-T-T, Dutt House. If you want to taste spectacular creations, and she's really good, not just at Indian, but she likes to do Indian kind of fusion things, her own take on some things. So this butternut squash has all of the seasonings and kinds of flavors you would anticipate in, say, an Indian soup, but it's a butternut squash. Unbelievably delicious. So I would encourage you to check out her channel and taste some of her goodies.
I tasted your mom's goodies. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reacts of Corbin. Thank you for following Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thank you so much for here. Why didn't she ever come and cook stuff for us on the channel?
I know. I when they lived here,
never going to her channel now.
We should have let her do that. But she is truly, she has cooked some things that when every time we've gone over to eat and she's made us something, it's exemplary. It's yes, chef. It is high level, top of the top.
What
she's an extraordinary chef.
Cook.
Yeah, she's a great chef. So not only watch her channel, but make that butternut squash. Tell me what you think.
I had the most delicious butternut squash and goat cheese tart once.
Really?
Yep. That's all I have to say.
Oh.
It was great. Today we got it's a song.
Hema Malini hit songs, yeah.
Read this.
Continuing the theme of my first request, assuming that you reacted to the other one first, this is the urban version of the happy-go-lucky category of songs. Here, the heroine is injected into your veins. Oh, sorry, wrong heroine. Here, the heroine is usually shown pampering herself with modern luxuries. These usually had a bit of a sensual touch. You know, the dildos. What? This melody from the 1970 movie Abhinetri has a uniquely beautiful composition by Lakshmakant Pyarlai, and I'm sorry for probably butchering that, with Lata G's titillating vocals and nuanced rendition wonderfully complemented by the cute expressions of a young Hema Malini, Basanti from Sholay.
Did you say something?
Yeah. So if you're watching Sholay, is there a moment where she gets hit in the head? I'm wondering if they rang to Basanti. Cheers. Santa's a dirty boy because he's got a lot of hoes.
Latest updates के
What'd you think?
Weird songs.
Latest updates के लिए Ultra Channels को subscribe करें.
I'll give you an update right in the eye. That genuinely scared me. Probably scared you too.
Lovely. One, obviously, Lata G's immaculate
She's
voice.
just perfect.
But Basanti over here.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
What's her name?
Sweet, endearing. Hema Malini.
Hema Malini. That's right. That's what I thought.
And I really loved, especially in the front end of this thing, the marriage between the score and what they did with the visuals. There were some things happening with sound, like when the pitter-patter of the rain was falling at first and you hear what I think was probably a tabla and a couple of other instruments. And then when her hand touched the water, it sounded like there was a little brush on what sounded like a harp-like instrument. It was really neat.
Excited for Classic Month.
Me too.
I always like...
Especially the black and whites.
Yeah, and we've seen a bunch of really good ones, and there's so many that we still need to get to.
Yeah.
From all industries, obviously, but there's some like big old classics that we've just not gotten to yet.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about because there's something I say it every time about endearing about old classics, especially the good ones. Obviously, the classics can also be excruciatingly long.
Yeah.
Because some of them don't age as well.
Right.
They're not as fun.
And there's some classics. It's true with, I think, any cinema, but especially true here in Hollywood as well. There's some classics that are classics not because they're necessarily good films, but because they were groundbreaking in what they did cinematically. And you watch them for that reason, but the movie itself probably isn't that great.
Like
but
The Wizard of Oz.
It stands... I love that movie. I mean, I love that. I actually got a chance. I've met 2 people from that movie.
Dose.
Yes, they're doses. I got to meet the king of the Munchkins, and I got to meet the Wicked Witch of the West. I actually got to do an impersonation of her for her. This is when I was really little, but I remember it. But there's a lot of problems with that film. There's a lot of problems with that film.
You saying about the most recent one everybody's talking about, the
What?
lion?
Yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm so sorry to break it to you guys. The Cowardly Lion, that is a real lion pelt. The whole thing is a real lion pelt.
And still not the worst fact about that movie.
No. Still not.
If you want to know some fucked up shit, just look up facts about the Wizard of Oz.
Especially for Judy.
Yeah, there's a...
God bless Judy Garland.
There's a bunch of fucked up stuff about that movie.
Yeah. It's groundbreaking. Yeah. It's an amazing story, but boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, very, very good. Loved it. Let us know if this is a classic that should be watched for Classic Month for Hema Malini.
Yep.
And what other classic songs we can react to down below.